Alright, good morning. Welcome to today's vlog. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday, 8:10 a.m. and we're starting our day with a 35-mile drive, so let's get to it. Alright. We are here at the second location. This particular location gets 9. I have been on the phone with Mom, and somehow we got on the topic of weddings and wedding dresses, which I didn't think to have a conversation with Mom about that yet, because I'm nowhere near getting married, but apparently she wants to have a conversation about it and talk about it because, yeah. So we're talking about it, and I am enjoying it. I didn't think this was a conversation that was going to be had until, like, it was time to kind of plan the wedding. But apparently not. It's a now conversation, so I'm enjoying having this conversation with Mom. Anyways, let's go inside this building, get this unloaded. This place gets 9, so let's do that. All right, we have parked for the day. We are all comfy. I got McDonald's for Den. I did get a load for tomorrow. It's kind of get it whenever I want, so I'm not really much of a hurry, which is even better. But at this point, I want to sit down and just eat and relax. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Let's go ahead and sit down and eat, relax, look at houses that I can't afford on the internet because they're pretty. So let's do that. Okay, I am awake. It is 1:50 in the morning. I need to start editing the vlog and get it uploaded and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Goodness. An hour, 20-minute vlog edited to 48 minutes, almost 49 minutes. And a lot of what I edited out was just like silence or sniffles. Apparently, there was a lot of silence. Before I finished my like little rant or whatever, I don't even want to call it a rant. Well, there was definitely a rant in in yesterday's vlog, but I don't want to call the flour mill thing a rant. That was just me apparently randomly deciding to educate myself on Minnesota and Minneapolis in Minnesota and the area and the mills, and it just ended up being a lot more information that I was not expecting and blah blah blah, whatever. But from the beginning of the vlog till I finished talking about the flour mills, that section of the vlog, however long it is, because I don't remember how long it is, I edited out 10 minutes of silence, fluffles that weren't fluff, or sniffles. So now the rest of it was throughout the rest of the vlog of either A, silence, or B, sniffles. I think that was the most of it, but yeah, the vlog is finally rendering. It is 4:44 in the morning. I've been up since 1:40. Got up, transferred the footage off of my phone onto the computer, waited for it to finish transferring while playing around on my phone, and then once it finished transferring, I went ahead and moved all of the files into Vegas, set them all up properly, saved the file, restarted the computer because the computer wanted to be restarted, and then started editing the vlog. And I just finished. Yes, indeed. I ended up going on a massive rant in yesterday's vlog. Obviously, if you watched it, you know, but I swear the entire middle section of that vlog is just one very long rant. I honestly, if I were to sit here and time it, or somebody were to tell me how long it was, I wouldn't be surprised that over 20 minutes of it is just a rant. So I don't particularly like the idea of over half of the vlog, or about half of the vlog, just being one massive rant that got sidetracked. It was supposed to be one thing, and then it got sidetracked to another thing, and then went back to the one thing, and then got sidetracked to another thing, and like, I don't really know how I feel about that, but I also felt like, I mean, that's what happened yesterday, you know, that's what we're talking about it, but I feel like the last week or so, there's been rants of some sort in the vlog, and they're taking up large portions of the vlog, and I'm not exactly happy with it because I feel like it leaves this impression of overall anger or overall sadness or upset or depression, or I feel like it leaves this some sort of negative kind of connotation over what my life seems like, when in reality, that's just a rant that I went on, and things are annoying, things are aggravating, but most of the time, 99% of the time, after I'm done on that rant, I'm back to being happy. Not saying that I was unhappy talking about it. It's just, some of the things are annoying and it aggravates me. So obviously I feel annoyed and aggravated when talking about those things because they do annoy and they do aggravate me, but I feel like it just comes off as it ruined my day, and my day is horrible because of that, when in reality it didn't ruin my day. I don't even think it ruined the time that I was talking about it. I was just happening to talk about it and explaining the situation because I wanted to explain the situation. And yes, I got annoyed about the situation, or I'm angry about the situation, or upset about the situation. I just don't think it's an accurate representation of how I am feeling overall, especially when it comes to day to day. I feel like if you watch the vlogs where I go on a rant, I feel I don't know if I'm thinking about it too much or what, but I feel like those vlogs come off as me having a horrible day when I didn't have a horrible day. I had an amazing day. I just also happened to go on a 20-minute rant about something that happened to annoy me. But I do not exactly want to leave this sense that the day was ruined because of it. And I feel unfortunately, I feel like that's what is being represented unintentionally. And it's I didn't mean for it to be that, but I'm busy, I'm working, I'm not really talking all that much because I'm trying to focus on working, but I'm also trying to vlog a little bit here and there, and all those clips are really, 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 really short and don't really add up to much. And then I park the truck, and then I can talk about whatever I want for however long that I want, and sometimes those happen to be things that annoy me, and it feels like it just makes up the majority of the vlog and kind of comes with the connotation of that's the day, that was the day when I can't record, and I will not record while I'm driving, absolutely not, and I cannot record while I am unloading the trucks. Driving is the vast majority of my day, and I have an amazing time driving because I absolutely love driving, but I don't record me driving because I'm driving. And this is a side rant. This is a side rant. The point is that it feels like the majority of the vlogs are recorded in rants when I am no longer driving, which, that makes sense. But I feel like it's adding this sense of my day was bad when my day was not bad. Yeah, 20 or so minutes of that vlog was me going on a rant about work, okay? And that's the majority of the vlog, I'm pretty sure, is me going on a rant about money and one of the previous jobs that I worked at. That's what the rant was. And that ended up being 20 minutes of the vlog, or however long it ended up being. And that was what that was. But that seems like the majority of what the vlog was, with a little bit in the beginning of being about the flour mills and a little bit at the end being about what I was actually doing for work. But I spent the whole day driving. I also spent well, not the whole day, but I spent the day driving, so that section's gone. I spent 10 hours sleeping or however long it was, so that section's gone. And like the flour mill section is only like 10 minutes, if that. I spent like 3 hours going through all of the stuff about those flour mills and had an absolutely amazing time, but it ended up not being all that big or all that long of a rant. But that's a much more accurate representation of how my day was going, the flour mill stuff, than the rant about like work stuff. Now I know the rant about work stuff, you know, that happened after I woke up and went on to the next day, but like for you guys, that's the day. And like, yeah, for me, it's 2 separate days because I went to bed, and whenever I go to bed, it's a new day. But like, for simplicity's sake on how I record, you know, it's kind of, you know, the end of one day and the beginning of the next day for personal convenience for me when it comes to editing, and, you know, convenience for you guys so that you know every single day at 8 o'clock in the morning, there's a new video. You know, it's convenient, I believe, for me and as well as you guys for consistency's sake. So, like, yeah. And like yesterday was a good day, you know? Like, I woke up, I ended up going on a rant about work, an old company that I worked at, and like, there's this feeling of like anger or aggravation because, yeah, that's certainly there, but like, that entire rant started because I finally paid off a bill that I've been trying to pay off since like 2020, you know, and it's finally paid off, and I'm really happy about that. And then it got into the rant that ended up consisting of several little side rants and all that fun stuff. But like, it just seems like the rants and the vlogs are longer when it comes to negative stuff, and then because it's a negative thing and because it lasts longer when it's a negative thing, I feel like that is a representation of my day being negative when it's not an overall representation of the day. It is a representation of that period of time. While I was going on that rant, I was happy. I was annoyed, but happy. You know? Like, I'm happy that I paid something off and then explained everything, and still like happy that I paid something off, but it's still annoying that that was the situation anyways. But still, like, it started from happiness, and then it came to explaining the situation, which the situation is annoying, so explaining an annoying situation tends to annoy you. Well, me. I don't exactly know what completely to do, because I don't really want to delete anything in the vlogs, you know? Like, if I go on a 20-minute rant about something that annoys me, I don't want to delete that because it comes off as an overall negative thing, but I also don't exactly want the larger portions of my vlogs to seem like they focus solely around negative things. So I don't really know what to do about that, because, like, I don't know. I guess I can ask you guys if you feel like the vlogs where I go on a rant seem like the negative part of it is a representation of the whole day or not, because, like, it's not an accurate representation. But if you're watching it and you feel like, oh, her day was horrible because of that rant, that's not what I'm going for. Like, what I'm going for is to explain my day, and sometimes I go on rants, but a vast majority of the time, my days aren't bad. Like, even if I spend, like, 2 hours crying for no reason while I'm fucking driving, it was most likely a good fucking day. Like, that didn't ruin the day, and honestly, in most cases, it made the day better. You know? Like, yeah, I'm upset during that period of time, but like, it doesn't ruin the day. And I don't know if that is being represented accurately in the vlogs, and I think that's what I'm worried about. That specifically. Like, negative things happen, negative things always happen, but it seems like those negative things, when I talk about them, take up so much of the vlog because there's so much to say, that it seems like the overarching theme is negativity, when I believe the overarching theme should be like, negative things happen, but it doesn't ruin the day. And I don't think that is being represented. But maybe I'm overthinking. I don't know. You guys let me know. Let me know. If you watch these vlogs where I go on rants about things that are negative, specifically the rant the other day about health insurance, and the rant in yesterday's vlog about, you know, the pay situation from the last company, not the last company, one of the last companies that I was working with, like, do those rants make the entire theme of the vlog seem negative, or does it make the theme of the vlog, or does the vlog still seem like the theme is like, you know, this is their day, this is my day, and sometimes bad things happen, and sometimes annoying things happen, and sometimes aggravating things happen, but the overarching thing is it doesn't ruin the day, and you can still be happy with whatever the hell is going on, or in some cases even happy about mentally going through the negative thing. You know how I was talking about like rants? Well, here's a 19-minute clip. I hope you guys do enjoy this random, you know, rant. And this rant is, I want to say, is not a negative rant. I feel like it's more a happy, more positive rant. But also, I guess you can argue that it is negative. Why do my rants always seem negative? That's not the intention. It's just an explanation. But I feel like the explanation is constantly coming off as negative. Am I overthinking? I don't know. To sum the fluff up, annoying and upsetting and depressing and sad and aggravating and infuriating things happen, and negative things happen, and negative emotions happen, but they are not an accurate representation for the entirety of my day, because the overarching theme for almost all of my days is I'm happy. Even if I am upset for a couple hours, the day was still a good day. The day was still a good day. I'm gonna shut up about this. I mean, at this point, that's literally another 20-minute rant. Goodness. We're putting my watch on because it actually is fully charged. And I do need to get up and get dressed and get ready for the day. Like I said yesterday, well, that's still today's vlog for you, but that's yesterday for me because I went to bed and woke back up. But I'm pretty sure I said this yesterday, that I'm not in any particular time frame or hurry. I'm supposed to be dropping this trailer off at the yard and going home. That's all I'm supposed to be doing. And yes, I enjoy home, but I'm also not in a massive hurry. Like, whenever I get there is whenever I get there. I didn't even set my alarm. I was just gonna wake up whenever I woke up, hoping that I woke up at 2, and I woke up at like 1:40 something. So that's good, you know? I don't have many miles to drive today. I got about an hour or so, or an hour and a half to the yard. I don't even know if I need to fill the truck up, go get the trailer inspected, drop it off, and then go home. And that's like a three and a half hour drive. So a total of like 4 to 5 hours of driving today. That's not, I know that there's probably some people that's watching this vlog like, oh my God, 4 to 5 hours of driving? That's so much. I'm sorry, 4 to 5 hours of driving ain't shit. That is nothing. That's nothing. That is so much nothing. Like, while I was over the road, I drove for 7 hours and 30 to 40 minutes before I took a 30-minute break. And even though that was the majority of my day because I only drove for 10 hours, that was lunchtime for me. Like, for me, I drive 7.5 hours and I'd be like, all right, lunchtime. And then I'd drive, you know, another 2.5 hours before I'd stop and park at a truck stop, and that would be the rest of my day. But like, those first 7 hours of driving, I mean, that's all before lunch. And then the last 2.5 hours is after lunch. And obviously that is not proportioned correctly at all, but mentally 8 hours is lunchtime. 7 to 8 hours is lunchtime. Oh, you drove 8 hours? Yeah, it's lunchtime. Time to get something to eat, go to the bathroom, maybe fill the truck up with some diesel, maybe some def if I need it, and then we're gonna go for a couple more hours. Do I like driving? If you do not know the answer to that, the answer is absolutely. I love driving. I love driving. Anyways, I need to get up. I need to get dressed. At this point, it is 5:07. I literally went on another 20-minute rant. Let's get up, get dressed, get ready to go. Yes. Oh, and remember to turn this light off, which is this button here, because I keep turning it on in my sleep. And yesterday I was intending on turning it off. I didn't realize it was on. I left. I drove around for like an hour. I realized it was on while I was driving, and I was like, oh, I should turn that off. And then I forgot that it was on, and then continued to drive to the next location and didn't realize it until I was driving to the next location. And I was like, well, shit. And then by the time I got to the next location, it was daylight and I couldn't see the reflection of the floor on the windshield, so I completely forgot about it. So that light has been on since yesterday whenever I turned it on. Let's get up and get dressed. Well, let's get dressed. We're already up. Let's get dressed. Oh, vlog's done rendering. So let's upload it. All right. It's 6:06. I haven't even opened the curtains yet. Not even. Nope. Still need to figure out the food situation. Still need to brush my teeth and shave my face. I still need to pre-trip the truck. And I need to get this coat behind the seat, because if it's there, it's gonna drive me crazy. So let's go ahead and start opening these curtains to reveal our day, which it is already 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, at this point it is 6 a.m. I have been the queen, apparently, of taking my sweet ass time this morning. Also, I need to take the garbage out, but I don't feel like it. I think I'll deal with that when I get back in the truck. Not right now, but maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and open these curtains. All right, curtains are open. Lights up here are on. I need to fill out some paperwork for the next route, and then I'm going to shave my face and brush my teethies, and then go get food. So let's go ahead and write all this stuff down. Okay, apparently flower is spelled differently than flower, so that's a thing. So I used the wrong flower. I spelled it Flower, and I think it's Flou? Because I just typed it into Google. I typed in flour mills, and it's changed the spelling, and now it's just showing me grain mill things for sale. Grist mill? Oh! Okay, hold on. I just said this the other day, a grist mill, and I don't know what a grist mill is. So according to Wikipedia, a grist mill is also known as a grist mill, or corn mill, or flour mill, or feed mill, or fed mill. Okay, thanks for all the names. Grains into flour and middlings. The term can refer to either the grinding mechanism or the building that holds it. Grist is grain that has been separated from its chaff in preparation for grinding. Okay. Today we found out what a grist mill was when I read about it yesterday and didn't ask. Well, I did ask out loud, but I never Googled it. Well, I didn't even Google it now. I literally typed in flour mill, and Wikipedia said, hey, remember what you were asking about yesterday? So I typed in Flower and Flour, flour mills. Okay, apparently that flower is spelled differently. The more you know. So I need to edit the title of the vlog to actually say the correct flower and not a field of flowers. I thought they were the same. Flour. Alright, if it's spelled wrong, then Google lied to me. Don't blame me. Blame Google. Damn, the view average of the last vlog was 15 minutes and 4 seconds? Okay, and it was a 35-minute video. Okay, so half, the average view time is half the video. Okay, I'm here for it. That's awesome. Alright, so we spelled flour correctly, supposedly. Now, shave my face, brush my teeth, get food. Alright, 7:09. We got a 42-mile drive to the yard, so let's do that. Oh, but pre-trip was good. No issues, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and go to the yard and do what we need to do. All right, it is 8:22 in the morning. We're here at the yard. We just got the trailer inspected. All is good, so I am obviously happy about that. But at this point, I need to end today's vlog and so I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description. There you can find the links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, phone hugs and bye-bye.